Welcome back to my channel. This is Tiffany with Pink Planner Boutique, and yay, it's the new year. Holy moly, right? Okay, I was trying to say that as kid-friendly as possible. Okay, so as you can see, today we are going to be working on my, let's see if I can get this straight. We're going to be working on my 7x9 Daily Duo that I use for my work. And we're going to be setting it up for the week of January 6th through January 12th. So if that seems like something you'd be interested in, then just stick around. Okay, guys, so I am excited. So this week has been kind of a very much a tester week for me in figuring out how exactly I'm going to use the Daily Duo to plan out my work stuff. Now, this is not the only planner that I will be using for Pink Planner Boutique. I still need to get the Hobonichi set up, but I just haven't I just haven't had the time to do that. So I'm just sticking with this for right now. And as you can see, my day today is jam packed. And my day tomorrow is also going to be jam packed. So I need to make sure that my week is set up for next week because on Tuesday we're having a $2 Tuesday. Yay! Okay, so what we're going to be using this week is kit 023. This is part of my January release. Disclaimer: this month will be the last month that you will see the 7x9 kits in this format. I have changed it up some. This one kind of shows a little bit of the new format, but starting with my February kits moving forward, they will be in a smaller sheet and things will be shifted around just a little bit. But you'll see that when I go through my new release video tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to be using page 1, page 2. I've got page 2, page 3. Part of the change is on page 4. The bottom boxes are now on 2 pages. It's 2 of the exact same page because these 2 match Monday, Tuesday, these 2 match Wednesday, Thursday, these 2 match Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday, and then the Sunday box is on page 3. Okay, we're also going to be using page 5, possibly, and page 6, possibly. Okay, so something I'm going to be adding is I have created little boxes to put into my bottom boxes as like my tracker. So things that I want to keep track of. Okay, a little special sheet that I made for me to use each week. And I've just got, I think, 5 of those boxes. And that's it for special boxes, I believe. All right, so let's go ahead and get this set up. What did I use over here? I didn't have one. Okay, that's right. I forgot the first week of January doesn't have a week at a glance in this planner. Yes, I know. I moaned and groaned about it enough last time. So, week of January 6th through the 12th, and this is week number 2. Oh, how? Okay. So let's go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's get this down first. I feel like once I get the top header page down first, then it is much easier to get everything else. So, how was your New Year's? Ours went pretty much exactly as I thought it would go. We stayed home and did not go anywhere. And my husband was asleep before 7:30, which is fine. That man works hard. He deserves to go to sleep when he wants to go to sleep. I stayed up until maybe 10:15. Took the puppy out to go potty and then laid down, and that was it. I was out. So I was up long enough to see New York's ball drop, but that was it. I definitely was not awake to see our ball drop, and that is for sure. Okay, so, I guess what I can do is here, I'm going to put $2 Tuesday right there, and then, yeah, what do I want to put on this page? See, I haven't quite figured out exactly how I'm going to use all of these pages quite yet. It's still getting used to it. So rather than stress on this, let's just move on to the rest of the week, shall we? Okay. So the only bummer is, like I was saying, I think in my video from the other day, is that these obviously come with Monday through Sunday, and I don't really work on the weekends. I do get on social media a little bit and, interact there. I do check my comments and all of that. But as far as sitting in front of my computer and designing and printing and cutting, I don't do that on the weekends. So I don't really use the Saturday and Sunday in the planner, but it's okay. Like I was saying in my last video, while I was setting up this current week that we are in, it is currently Thursday the 2nd. So like I was saying, I'll just use the pages for notes, and I am going to give myself 1 month in this planner to see if I can't make it feel like home. If at the end of the 1 month it does not work out and I just can't jive with it, I will go ahead and get another B5 Stalogy, the big one, Big Mama that I had, and I will move back into that. I know that one worked, but I have this one and I want to make it work. I want to give it a good shot. So that's what we're going to do. So, as I was saying, how was your New Year's? Ours was decent. Like I said in my last video, also, New Year's Eve is our wedding anniversary. So I asked my husband what he wanted for dinner, and he said chicken and cheese enchiladas. So I made chicken and cheese enchiladas. They were so good that I had seconds, and I never do that. I'm lucky if I finish the first helping that I put on my plate. Not only did I have seconds, but we ate it the next day and they're gone, which is a bummer because I really wanted that for lunch today, but that's okay. So that was fun. We watched a little bit of, I think we just watched a little bit of news and then turned in and had, what was on? There was something on, I can't remember. Oh, we were just watching. They had on TV the Nashville New Year's celebrations, and they were showcasing various bars in Nashville and different singers headlining for their New Year's celebration. It was kind of cool. So that was fun. And then Saturday, yeah, because it was a whole weekend. Good Lord. Christmas week with Christmas Day off, right? So my husband worked Christmas Eve, had Christmas Day off, and then went back to work Thursday and Friday, and then was off Saturday, Sunday. So when he's off for that one day, it makes it feel like it's a Friday night. So, all right. So, New Year's Day, we did nothing. We stayed home. In fact, I don't think that we even left our bed. Our bed is super comfortable. I have made it nearly impossible to get out of. One second. Okay, so sorry about that. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. So, I'm just going to get this set up. And oh, I've made our bed darn near impossible to get out of. And I don't mean that it's physically hard to get out of. I mean that you don't want to get out of it when you're in it. So we got a really cool mattress, and then there's two foam toppers on it, as well as a down feather topper. And ooh, it is so comfortable, so comfortable. Okay, so those are on. Now I want to get my bottom boxes on because I am anxious to give my little things a try here. So I'm just gonna make it matching. I'm just gonna keep it matching. So did you guys see the little sneak peek that I put out on my February releases? Now, yes, I could have printed the boxes with that information already in it. However, okay, so sorry about that. So what I've done is I finished putting down the date headers, and I put down one of these. So I was anxious to try these out to make sure that they fit. And yes, I could have printed my bottom boxes with this on it already, but I came up with the idea after I already print and cut this whole kit. So I wasn't going back and redoing it. So I came up with a solution, and it worked pretty good, I think. So it's just where I'm going to keep track of all the YouTube subscribers that I have each day, and then my YouTube watch hours, Instagram follows, Facebook follows, any Etsy orders that I have that day, and any promotions that I'm running or sales that I'm running on Etsy. So like right now, you can get all of my past kits before December. They are from before January. So sorry. All of my past kits before January are 50% off right now. Yep. And that will go through Tuesday of next week. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay down this box. Man, it feels so crazy to be holding on to this planner when it feels so skinny compared to what my planner felt like the first half of it. Oh my Lord. It was so chunky, so chunky. So I have been working my butt off to get my February releases done. And with everything going on with the holidays and short work hours, I had to make the decision to really only focus on the Daily Duo for right now. So there will be more February releases after this Friday. It'll be for all of the Hobonichi stuff. But I wanted to make sure that I got all of the Daily Duo stuff. So there's 4 kits, and then there will be basically just one monthly design right now, I think. So I'll see if I change my mind on that. But for right now, it's looking like there's going to be one February monthly kit instead of 2. Because I can make my mind up on one, but I couldn't decide what I wanted the other one to be, and I can't do 4 monthly kits. That's just too much. So I'm just gonna do one, and I'm gonna call it good. Okay, so I got Monday through Friday with my little special boxes. Okay, so I think the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out sheet 5, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my checklist. Okay. Now, one thing that I've noticed that I love this planner. Specifically, I love it for my home life, for keeping track of my home life. Now, when it comes to Pink Planner Boutique, I find that I need more room to write than what this planner is giving me, because I write a lot, and I like to take notes, and I like to jot down things as I'm working, and this doesn't give me quite as much room if I use it in the traditional sense that it's laid out. So what I did this week to try to alleviate some of that stress of not having enough room is, rather than using the hourly section as an hourly tracker, because I don't really need that. I mean, I do sometimes. It's nice to track my hours and track my time and time block and all that. But I use that area as an extra section for breaking down what I need to do during the day. And that was kind of cool. So, for instance, I wanted to print and cut all the February kits. I've not done that yet. I wanted to film my 7x9 setup, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to need to do all of these things after I do it. I'm also going to film my A5 setup, and that will go live tomorrow. I'm going to edit and do all that stuff. And then all of the $2 Tuesday ideas that I have, and all the things that I'm planning on doing. And then I needed to do all of these things as well. So it just gave me a lot of extra room, and I left this empty. I will probably go ahead and print out some new my box trackers to put in there, because I think that's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, um, it fills it up pretty good, and I can go ahead and check that and check that. And I did that as well. And I'm going to be working on, once I create the first one, then I can go ahead and work on my iPad, which means I can focus on other things during the day, and then I can do this stuff at night when I'm in bed on my iPad. So back to this. Okay, sticking with sheet 5. Also, the page numbers are going to be changing. I will give you a little bit of a sneak peek audio of what the 7x9 Daily Duo kit is going to look like. So the week at a glance page, which is this one right here, this page has changed. I've taken all of this stuff off and I've put um, bullet points, a few bullet points here, and it's just um, the bottom box and your strips and this and your top header. Now you have two different options that you can choose, and it will come automatically with this page. It will not be an additional fee for you. So there will be a smaller sheet that will give you icons. Let's see, let me pull it up here really quick. So option one will give you, and I really did it this way because one, I needed to minimize the page to make it easier for printing. So my cuts are a little more accurate for me. And then with that, I needed to fill up the other page as I moved things off to shrink down the page. I didn't want to get rid of things, so I needed to make another page. So the option one that will come with this, so this will be a standard page. Option one will come with two boxes that you can put across the top here. They will be separate in case you want to have two different columns, right? Then you will get a box that is this same size, but it will have Monday through Sunday, MTWTFSS, right? So you can use it as like a weekly tracker for anything. It will come with date dots, so you no longer have to write in your dates here. You'll have date dots to put there. And then it comes with two habit trackers and a couple bullet points. Okay, then option two for the week at a glance could be just one long one, just one header strip, the same Monday through Sunday box, no, I'm sorry, yes, one strip across the top, the Monday through Sunday box, checklist just like what you see here. It will come with a few more icons and three habit trackers. So on the main box, the main page, what I did was I took all the icons off. I left the scripts on there and I added a few more scripts to it. So just a slight change on that one main page, and I think it's going to be cool. So you'll have the main page and you can choose the add-on that you want to go with it. It will not cost any extra. The price will stay the same. I've just moved some elements off and given you a few more options. That way you can decorate not just this page, but also this page and this page too, if that's what you choose to do. So, all right. I'm pretty excited about it. I have been wanting to give a facelift to my 7x9 kits for a while now, and I just decided one day, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Why not? So that's what I did. And that is why I am focusing mainly on the Erin Condren Daily Duos to be released for Friday. The Hobonichis can come later. I really haven't had anyone purchase any of the Hobonichi stuff, so I figured that wouldn't make a huge difference, really. Okay, and I need my Sunday box. Oh, no, it's over here. Okay. Right, so I'm just going off of page 3 and getting the matching coordinating box to add to this page. Like I said, I don't do any work on Saturdays or Sundays, so I'm not exactly sure how I will be using these pages, but I will for sure be using them in some way. Now, part of what I also wanted to do was here. I like having this page be for the week that I'm currently on, rather than flipping through it, rather than trying to use the page head. So I'm going to use one of these extras that I have. And I'm going to go ahead and lay this down. Did I get that on there crooked? It's straight enough. Okay. And then I'm going to put on here, I have a script, I think. Where did my little sheet go? Ah, right here. Okay, I did not. I think I made a couple things for my personal planner, and then I made a couple things for this one, and I may not have done all the things that I was looking to do for this one. That's okay. All right, so I'm just going to put important here, and then in the interest of using up what I have, I'm going to take this and put this down here. Okay, so here is where I will mark down anything that I want to remember or anything that I want to focus on for the week ahead or anything, just really anything that will pertain to this week. Did I just hold on? Did I just put down the wrong dates? What in the heck did I do? That was... Oh, you know what I did? I put down the wrong dates. Lord have mercy. Okay. So how many of you caught that? And here I am, just like I was saying earlier, with that day off, it made it feel like it was a weekend, and it made it feel like today was Monday, when in fact, it is not Monday. Good gravy. No wonder my stuff was all off. Today has been a very hectic yet focused and determined day. Like you saw my planner, I set a very, very, very busy day for myself. But that is okay. I don't mind that. Now, let's get the right days. The 6th. Maybe that is why I accidentally printed another page. This one was my oopsie page, actually, because see, my bullet points came flying right off the page when I tore it off the mat. I didn't tear it off the mat, when I peeled it off the mat. So, well, this is much better now that I have the correct dates going down. Although it's crazy to see these dates go down, and that takes us almost to the middle of January, and the month just started, literally just started. So if time could just slow down a little bit, that would be great. Oh, I still gotta pull this one off. Come on. I don't think I used the nice sticker paper for myself either. Which is why it's sticking like that. Okay. And there we go. So I am not going to fill anything else out because it's something that I like to do the day of. I mean, yes, I know that there's $2 Tuesday, but other than that, I really don't know what it is that I'll be doing until I get to those days. So I don't want to fill any of that out until the date gets here. So that way I'm not writing down things that aren't actually going to happen. And then I drive myself bananas. Okay, so let's go over what we did. And I didn't use this sheet, and I don't know what to use it for. So I don't know. Anyway, we set up my week at a glance, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use here either. You know? How about where is my sheet? Where is it? Okay, we're like this. Okay, and then we'll label this Instagram, because I really need to get better about posting on Instagram, and that is something that I need to do. So maybe what I'll do is come in and I'll write down what video it is that I've posted on Instagram for that day. And if this habit works and I am consistent and stick with it, then I will go ahead and make myself a cool sticker to use for it. But until then, I don't want to do that. And then I will do Facebook, because I also need to be posting on Facebook. Should have made a YouTube one. I don't know why I didn't. Hold on. I have these. So they are a little large. Yes, they are. Probably won't be using that one. But let's see. So we'll get this one down, because I want to also mark that I want to post on YouTube at least. I would ideally like to be posting at least 5 videos a week. Now I need to figure out what I would be posting on those 5 days a week that you guys would be interested in seeing, because I don't want to just blast you guys with nonsense. But I'm having fun making videos. I love the editing process. So, oh boy, let's see. It is quite large, but you know what? I'm probably not going to use that whole thing, the whole line, so it will be okay. Right. So that is that. So this is where I'm going to keep track of what I am posting on YouTube, what I'm posting on Facebook, what I'm posting on Instagram. And then this is just going to be nothing. Just need to block it off for visual purposes. Because I can't leave it alone. Okay, now that's done. I'm not touching anything else. So I will probably come in here on Sunday and plan out my YouTube schedule. I'm not quite sure. I really want to think and be intentional about what I'm posting, so that way I don't post unnecessary. And then Monday, Tuesday, $2 Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then my blank Saturday, Sunday, and then my brain dump list page, my extra page. So that is going to be my plan with me for today, guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have enjoyed seeing the 2 January kits that I've used so far. I hope that you've checked out my sneak peek of my February kits, because I think those are just chef's kiss. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.